What you're watching being constructed is not a BLT, it's a PLT. And damn. So I'm walking through the supermarket the other day, just scoping. I like to scope. I especially like to scope supermarkets in other countries. That's a very cool thing to do. But I just get ideas. I see things they've got, new products and stuff like that. And I come across this. You know what this is? It looks kind of like bacon. It's not. It's thickish slices of pork belly. Here, I'll show you the sizes that way. Can you see the thickness there, Maxie? On the angle? Yeah. And I'm looking at it, I'm going, right away there's a couple of things pop into my head. It's like bacon. We could make like a pork belly BLT, a PLT. So we're gonna do that. Smoked pork belly LT. But then as Max pointed out, maybe people don't realize that the entry, how did you put it?
The barrier to entry.
Max, because he went to college, could put this sentence together. He said, maybe people don't realize the barrier to entry into the pork belly game doesn't have to be a giant slab of pork belly. It can be as simple as...
High. The barrier's not high.
The barrier's not high. I think I was getting there. The barrier's not high, ladies and gentlemen.
You butchered it.
Don't work with your children ever. So the barrier's not high. You don't have to start with a giant slab of pork belly. And this was at $7 for this many slices. Just try it. So here's the plan. A little rub, season the belly slices. We put them on the smoker. Then we're kind of done. There'll be a little barbecue sauce involved at some point, and it's about 3 hours start to finish. It's all good. No, it's all excellent is what it is. Into our little bowl, we'll go the following. About a 1/4 cup brown sugar. Couple tablespoons of chili powder, and I'm using chipotle chili powder. Roughly the same of smoked paprika. Couple teaspoons of garlic powder. About a teaspoon of onion powder. Teaspoon of oregano. There's your salt and black pepper. And we mix. Sweet. This is perfect for pork, any pork. I mean, look, a rub's a rub. Don't get hung up that it says beef or pork and you can't use it on the other ones. You absolutely can. All right. Now our belly. So I'll just take the slices, put them on here. This will only be necessary to help us facilitate these between here and the smoker. Now, I could take my rub and put it on just like this, but I like to use a little binder to keep everything together. And that will be a combination of grainy mustard and sriracha. We'll mix this and we'll brush this on. Just a light layer, don't go crazy. Just gonna help everything stick and be a back note to help boost some flavor. And when this first side is done, put on your rub, like this. You can be, pretty liberal. It's pork, it likes to be seasoned. Now don't go too crazy, I mean, they're not huge pieces, but this is perfect. And of course you're not gonna use all your rub and that's okay because you're gonna put it in a container, put it in your pantry and use it another day. All right, then we flip and repeat. We're brushing, we're seasoning, and on we go. You can see Max and I scrapping about my hand placement already. It's okay, buddy, it's okay.
You're just ruining the focus on every one of my shots.
You move, I can't move. I have a job to do here, and it's called putting on the pork belly.
Could it be any worse?
Well, what do you want from me? How am I supposed to do that? It's not like it was a stick. If it was a stick, I could put one hand and it would stay there, but if you haven't realized, it's kind of wibbly.
That's what she said.
No, she did not say that. All right, it's at 250. We'll shut her down. We'll come back in about an hour and a half. And when the time's up, oh, there they are. So now we're just gonna flip them. Maybe you don't have to, but we're going to. I'm loving this, man. Okay, so we'll give it, let's go another hour, and then we'll brush them up with some sauce, and then they're getting close to being done. And they are about as pretty as they can get. So here's my plan to make life easier for Max and Chance. Let me just bring everybody up to the front. Wow. These are gonna be insane. What was that line about the barrier of what?
The barrier to entry is low.
It's low. This is your favorite barbecue sauce. This is some honey. Oh, motherfucker. Oh. This happened once before. Okay, well that's the perfect amount of honey that I wanted in that. God dang it. It's all over my hands now. That's a faulty top is what that is. Okay, look at this, sticky, beautiful. Now, just a nice little slather. Putting this on when the belly slices are warm is good because it just the meat just pulls in the sauce. Okay, we close her up, 10 minutes, get the rest of our sandwich ready and we're there. Ready?
Go ahead.
Sauce time. Now it's sauce time. So, only two things. This chili sauce, pardon me, that I tell you is like ketchup, but there's bits of onion and I don't know, other stuff in here. If you could only choose one thing between ketchup and this is what you should use. It's so much more flavorful. So that and a little goosh of our favorite mayo, and we mix. 2-ingredient sauce for this. PLT is going to be amazing. All right, now let's cut some tomato. We'll shred up some lettuce. Now for our bread. Beautiful. All right, let's get these guys toasty, little butter, and there they are. A little toast, a little color. Only need to butter one side. Both sides is excessive, and this is pretty hot, so beautiful. Tiny bit more. Ah, jeez. Burnt myself. All right, that side. Sweet Georgia brown. And as soon as this is ready, off they come. We grab our pork and we build. Holy smokes. Oh, tender as, sweet as, beautiful as. Oh man. Oh man. Just look at it. Just look at that. All right, but shan't just look at it, shall we? Here's our bread. Beautiful. We're gonna do this. We're gonna take this sauce. You see, look at, there's the chunks of tomato and celery or whatever that's in the chili sauce. It's the reason to have it. So a nice layer, like when we make tacos in the restaurant, I tell them, the sauce has gotta go all the way so you get some in every bite. Now, the age-old question, do you go lettuce? Do you go tomato? I think you go lettuce next. I think you go lettuce. Then you won't have a wet layer on your bread getting it all soggy.
That's what she said.
Oh, she didn't say that. Why would she ever say that? Tomato, and then beautiful all the way across. And then this guy, and then these guys. Get a load of these guys. So how is this gonna work? I never know what to do here. Oh, they're sticky. So I got a couple of bigger ones. All right, try and put these guys on here. Let's load her up. Load her up! Okay, I think we did some good work here. Look how gorgeous it is. The belly, the tomato, the freshness of the vegetables with the smokiness, the sweet and smokiness of the pork. I gotta cut it. I'm just gonna cut it. Little cross-section action. Oh, look at the color of the pork. It's got that smoke ring to it. I got my bite scoped out. It's right here. It's right here. I'm looking down on top of it. Shall I? Right here, guys. That's it. Dang it. This is so beautiful. Fucking hell. That's beautiful, man. It's dripping. That little sauce. I shan't wait any longer then. I'm on my toes. I'm so excited to get to this. I'm on my toes. I don't know why. Look, there's so many things at play here. I don't taste sriracha, but I get the heat from the sriracha. There's no overwhelming sweetness to it, but it is sweet. The fresh vegetables in here, the crunch of the toast, the mess on my hand, it's all leaking out the back. It's fucking fantastic. Bless you, Lewis. It's fantastic. You got to make it. And look what we've learned. The entry bridge is.
Uh-oh. You're okay. Don't be embarrassed.
And what have we learned? We've learned that the entry bridge is very low. How do you put that?
The barrier to entry is low.
The barrier to entry is very low. God, I wish I'd gone to college. Then I would know that. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging with us. Shop by sdcg.com. Go to thecookingguy.com. Pre-order the book. Comes out in May.